Alright, good day everyone. Hope everyone is doing fine and hope you had a great week. Basically, this video is for us to understand confirmation entry and um, how we could apply or how we could enter the market when price gets to our what point of interest. That's the point of this video. How do we utilize points of interest? How do we approach a point of interest? Now, this video will be very short and direct, you understand, so that we can get the whole concept of how we could approach price. And I'll be doing both theoretical and practical explanation so that you could understand and see what I mean by what I am saying. Now, when it comes to Malishan SNR, there is an approach we follow. We follow two structural approach. It's either we are trading a reversal or we are trading a price continuation. Now, a reversal should be giving us something like this, something that looks like this. You understand? And y for continuation should be giving us or something that looks like this, or upwards, depending. You understand? Now, this structure are the structure we focus on, and what confirms this structure and with alignment with our directional bias, which is price rejecting off a key level, is a what? A breakout. This is our breakout. Now, once we identify a rejection that started from here, a bearish rejection that started from here, it leads to a what? A breakout. Now, the breakout confirms that interested sellers are more in the market than the buyers that was happening, which was this one that was going up. So we focus on the what? The sales. Now, how do we, once we see this, your interest is to what? Catch further sales to the downside. Now, the breakout validates that the intentions of sellers are higher than the intentions of buyers. Now we know who is in what? In control. Yes, we know who is in control. Now, for us to know who is we have certified that we know who is in control. We have to what? Look out for what price levels that we can enter. We have different levels where we can enter price. You understand? Now, let's say we have this particular level here now. You understand? We have this particular level here. We have this particular level here. Sorry, let me clean this. We have price giving us a what? Sorry. We have price giving us this QM. We have price giving us this QM. Now, once we identify a breakout, you understand, we have two types of entry we focus on, which are confirmation entries that we focus on. We have direct entry and confirmation entry. You understand? Confirmation entry is used when price get to our what? POI. While direct entry is also what? Used when price get to our what? POI. Both of them are implemented. Now, let's say we have price coming to react to this QM. You understand? We're expecting price to react to this QM. Our analysis is that price will react to this QM. For direct entry, we don't need any confirmation to enter. That's direct. You're just entering direct. You have marked the POI. We expect price to react from that POI. So once price gets to that POI, we just what? Enter. You understand? We just what? Enter. We just expect price to react and fall. You understand? We don't look for any other thing. We don't look for any other thing. That's the reaction we're looking for. We're looking for price to come and what? React and fall. You understand? This is what we call direct entry. Direct entry to your what? POI. You're directly entering direct to your POI. You are not looking for anything around there. You have identified your breakout, you identify your rejection, you have seen your structure, you're expecting price to what? Come and react to your point of interest without any what? Confirmation. That is what? Direct entry. So most of the times what we use is direct entry. You understand? That is what? The entry what? Entry model 1. You understand? Entry model 1. But for confirmation. You understand? Then we also have confirmation entry. You understand? For confirmation entry, we wait for price to get to our POI. Confirmation entry, wait for price to get to our POI. You can either use confirmation entry or direct entry. Direct entry. You can either use confirmation entry. These are the two types of entries we look at. These entries are not the entry model. They are how we enter the market. when price get to our point of interest. So I don't get it confused. Don't say you need confirmation entry or you no. Don't confuse yourself. You understand? When price has gotten to a level where you have decided to be your point of interest, your entry point, is either you enter direct or you enter with a confirmation around this level. So that's what we are discussing. So don't confuse yourself. You understand? So when price get to this level, you understand? When price get to this level now, we are expecting to react in a certain kind of way. We are expecting to react in a certain kind of way. Now, confirmation entry is that when price get to our POI, we need to see a kind of reaction. We need to see either bearish intent or bullish intent for us to enter. Now, each of them have their advantage and disadvantage. The advantage of confirmation entry that you are entering on a confirmation, so it's safer and it reduces your risk. But the chances of you catching a trade is lower because most of the times price will just come and react and go with a strong rejection. You understand? Whichever one you choose to approach the market with is based on how you are confident with your trading, how you are confident with your analysis. You understand? So now we have this structure that we are working with. These are our breakouts. You understand? And we have and this is my point of interest. I'm expecting price to come to this level to buy. Now my confirmation entry is that when price get to this level, I need to see bearish intent what reacting to this particular level for price for me to what enter. Let me give a clear example. Sorry, let me clean this. Let me give a clear example using this thing. So we are going to be using box. So we have this. Okay, we have this. So I have the. Sorry. No. Sorry, let me clean this. We're using bearish move. So we're using bearish move. Okay, so this is okay. This one does it. So now let's say we have price. This is our what? This confirmation entry. This is what confirmation entry looks like. Now I will align it with a structure so that we can understand what we are doing. You understand? Now this is the level that I marked as my POI. Sorry. Oh shit. Let me go back. Thought I've cleaned it too. I don't want to confuse you guys, so nobody will say I'm giving them the wrong information. So now these are point of interest. Now for us to get a clear, how do we do this now? Okay. Breakout. Now this is what I did. So this is what I'm expecting. Now there's a rejection. Now this is what a confirmation entry should look like. You understand? A confirmation entry, you see price moving from this particular breakout up to this level. You understand? And what confirms your entry now, you see how price took out these levels then, these two levels then. You understand? As soon as price has taken out these two levels, you're expecting price to pull back into the level that was taken out. You understand? Before you can start selling. This is what confirmation entry looks like. This is what confirmation entry. You don't enter direct. Direct entry that you're entering once price get to this level. You're not waiting for anything. You're not waiting for any confirmation as long as you have marked your POI. Why confirmation entry is when price get to this point of interest, there is an engulfing candle. That engulfing candle now should take out a bullish move. For bearish movement to a bullish move, then you see price pull back. There will be a pullback. There will be a pullback. Oh goodness. What am I doing? There should be a pullback around here. That pullback now is what you work with. There should be a pullback around here. Understand? There should be a pullback around here that will react to this level that you will mark. Once you have marked this level, you see how price come react to that level and to start selling again. That is what we call confirmation entry. This particular price action will happen around your point of interest. That shows intentional sellers coming in the market. Means that you're not just entering, you're entering on the confirmation. Then if you are marking a level here as your interest for entry, your stop loss will be above this particular level. Above this particular first entry. That will be your stop loss. It will reduce your risk and it will still give you a clear risk to reward too. Targeting the next level that you intentionally wanted to take profit from. So this is how confirmation entry works. Confirmation entry, now you wait for price to engulf. After touching your point of interest, you wait for price to engulf, then pull back to this level that was engulfed before you start selling. Now let me go to the chart and show you. You understand? Let me go to the chart and show you so that you see what I'm doing. This video is not supposed to be too long. I just have to show you. I'll just mark levels and I'll show you. Now I'm going to mark a simple level now. Okay, let me draw this line now. I have this level here. Now this is my storyline. My storyline started from a 4-hour key level, 4-hour reject 4-hour. Then I need to see a breakout one time frame lower. You understand? This is a 4-hour level. A bullish and a bearish. A bullish and a bearish. This is a pure engulfing. A bullish and a bearish. This first level now is a 4-hour key level. Price rejected off it. As soon as price rejected off it, it's confirmed that there's bullish intent. There's bullish intent. Then you need to see a breakout one time frame lower. Then we go and identify our breakouts. Do we have any breakouts? Yes, we have an internal breakout. You understand? We have an internal breakout. The first one was here. Sorry. The first one was around here. And you see price pulling back towards respect this level. You understand? Respect this level. And it started selling. You understand? Now look at the reaction that price gave to this pullback. Now you can either enter directly from the key level. You understand? You can either enter directly from here, or rather wait for price to react to your level. Now see how price reacted to this level. See what price did. This is what we call confirmation entry. You see that price came to this point of interest. I've already identified this is where I would have entered after this breakout. If I should go to the line chart, you see this is a breakout. After this breakout, this is where I would have entered. You understand? This bullish, bearish engulfing. But I would have entered. You understand? But I would have been taken out at first. You understand? If that I put my stop loss around here. If I put my stop loss above this at this week, I will still be in the game. You understand? That's the problem with direct entry and confirmation entry. Now, with direct entry, the only way I can still be on profit if price didn't react to this level this week. This will be my SL. If price can go and take out this week, that means I'm wrong in my entry. You understand? But on a confirmation entry, you don't just as long as you have marked your point of interest, you have to wait for the reaction of price around that level. Now you see what happened. Price came, pulled back into this level. then gave an engulfing candle. Are you seeing it? This engulfing candle now signifies intent both sellers in the market. Then from that point of interest, it's still the same point of interest. So from that point of interest, you see how price what react, started selling, rushing down. This was confirmation entry. You can either use the direct entry from here, but you have to be on a little drawdown before price will move, or you wait for what confirmation entry at that your point of interest before you sell. You understand? I can continue to do it, but I don't have enough time so that I can make this video it will be short. So this is how we use what confirmation entry and not direct entry. So practice backtest so I can get perfection. Thank you. See you on the next one.